All right, so we got the flex plate off, rear cover off. This is the oil galley barbell here. Now I just got to figure out how to get it out, how to extract it. This is the back of the camshaft, back of the crankshaft. All right, so I did it kind of the crappy way, running a screw into the plug to get it out, but it's kind of what I had to do there. We have the new one right here. All right, so new gasket, got the valley cover back on, got two new knock sensors, got a knock sensor harness, we're going to save that, got a 1350 joint slip yoke, Sonax billet, fits, no problem. Got a new gasket, so it'll be here tomorrow. Then I could put all that in and test fit it. Got some new iridium plugs in. These are the new pads for the front of the Volvo. This is the clips for the rear. Therefore I can put the brakes on the front and the back. I had ordered some transmission bolts from ICT because I didn't have any. Well, they're nothing special, they're just bolts. Anyways, I got all the bolts in minus that one. There's no factory boss cast into the block for that one, although I'm pretty sure my old 4.8 had that. I think the transmission tunnel's ready. We're gonna put this dude in there and see what's in the way. I did not modify the cross member. I may have to drop it down. Heck, I may have to modify it. Dude, what are you doing? We need to get this combo dropped in there and bolted up. I need to be able to measure between the yoke, the two yokes, center to center, and get the drive shaft shop a measurement so that they can build and balance me a drive shaft. So that's my goal for this week. What else do I have coming in? I ordered a pulse width modulator driver for the alternator. Banjo bolts. Ordered the banjo bolts. They are gonna go here and here because we have clearance issues. Rather than notch that frame, I saw one guy said that you could loosen up the crossmember bolts, which I did. We're gonna take a hammer and kind of give it some bumps, see if it drops down. We're getting close. We just need a little bit of clearance. I've already put the engine in there once without dropping it, but of course I didn't have a transmission tethered to it. All right, so we got this thing dropped down. And we're still not getting it. So here's some things that could be causing some issues. My bracket is hitting the firewall. I don't really want to cut it off yet because I was able to get this engine in with that on there before. So in here you can see my rear speed sensor's hitting, so I'm going to mark this with a marker, and then we got some casting hitting here. So we're gonna so these brackets I had to cut the back two off to get the engine to swing back, and I was able to line up the transmission cross member bolts properly at that time. And it looks like we're going to be able to clear down here. So I'm going to bolt it up and bring up the cross member and see where we're at.
Perfect.
Mounts are bolted down. There's a ever so slight gap right here because the engine's leaning back, but I may lift up or shim up the transmission. Let's see. Right there. That goes between the tail shaft and the mount, polyurethane mount. It's like a spacer. Doing that will lift the rear angle and may allow that to mate a little bit better. But as of right now, well, you sure are making some racket.
Can I hold it?
Can you hold the camera?
Yeah.
Can you hold the camera? No. We gotta work on your headlights after a while.
You want to look at it?
Yeah. So we may have to shim that up so that this sits a little bit better. Right now, I pulled the split lock washer out of this assembly on the front one because there wasn't enough threads to start it. So either I have to go to a longer bolt or do something about that. I did not have to notch the cross member, which is awesome. Everything's bolted back up. I didn't bolt the steering rack back up because I'm coming back down with it. So we have the cross member on back there past that tissue that my dogs thought was awesome to tear up, but I've got the little dipstick hole plugged. As you can see, there's no torque converter or cover. Also, we have to get the BFH, and right where that speed sensor is touching the sheet metal, we're going to put a big dent right there to alleviate some of the clearance issues. That, I'm not really sweating that. Everything looks good. Perfect.